Alright, what's up, guys? Today is Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. I'm going to be going over my analysis for today, and then I'll also be going over my trade yesterday and Friday as well. Let's start clean here. Let's remove these. So let's start with today, alright? First off, we had a pretty choppy overnight session. We didn't really do much. And then we came down, we manipulated down to here. This was a pretty good long down here because there was a standard deviation that pretty much bottom ticked this whole move and then ran up from there, but I did not take anything. I wanted to see a retrace back into this area right here, which was also OTE of the range, but unfortunately we did not get there. We tapped into 0.5 and we tapped into VWAP, and we had a strong close on the 15-minute as well, which I really wanted to see. We had a 15-minute gap that got respected. Everything lined up perfectly, but I wanted to see it push a little lower. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, and then price ran without me. I was looking for something up here as well. Did not get anything, so I did not take any trades today. All right, let's go back to yesterday. All right, I'll draw out. Oop. Wait, what is going on? Is this yesterday? Why is it? Oh, select bar. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, let's go back to yesterday. Okay, so here we are, market open. Let's see what happened here. Okay, we manipulated up to this level right here. We top ticked this whole move. This was actually a good entry right here. It was about 705 of this whole range, and then we moved off this. I did not take this either, but we dumped off of it once we created this bearish leg of price, and we moved down on the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, this is a very strong close. Very, very good trade right here. Could have honestly taken something off the pullback right there. I was gonna wait a little bit because we didn't tap 618. And then we play it out. Let's go on 1x speed right here. Did I take anything here? Wait a minute. Am I tripping? Okay, here we go. This is where I took my trade. Sorry. Drew my fib out right here. We tapped into VWAP. We tapped into 618. I entered right off VWAP right there. My stop was above this high right here, so it was like 18, 19 points, and then I targeted these lows down here for 110 points, all right? So if we let this play out, pretty simple. Came down, said you get partial here if you want. But I ended up holding all the way, and boom, yeah, pretty simple. Same kind of thing as today as well. We had a little bit of a manipulation higher, and then we flipped the whole candle, so that was pretty obvious to me that we were going to go short, especially on the 15-minute. Once we saw that pullback, I knew I wanted to go short. All right, pretty simple. Made about 5K on that trade. Let's circle back a little bit to Friday. All right, this is another day that I won. Let's go here to market open 9:30. Boom. Overnight session pushed us down. We had this whole leg to rebalance. We had previous day high up here. Previous day low already got taken. We have this as well. This kind of manipulation right here. We play it out. Manipulate the lows, and we rip. All right, nothing to take in here. I did want to see a retrace down to here, but we did not get it. We tapped into our levels right here, sped it up a little bit. Price kind of just ran without me, but once we got this pullback, I knew. Well, first of all, after we pushed up this leg, right, we'll go to the 15-minute. We can see we manipulated some lows. Boom, price shot us higher. We broke through all of this. Same thing on like the hourly time frame as well. We had a pretty big breakthrough there. Scaling back to a lower time frame, we had this price leg that pushed us higher. Draw my fib, top to bottom, boom, tap into 705 right here. And I took a long somewhere right here. Yeah, I took it right here, I believe. I put my stop loss right under here, and then I targeted previous day high. Wait a minute, no, I did not target previous day high. I targeted this high right here. It's about 125 points. I told everyone, yeah, you can wait till you can target previous day high, but I didn't because the other previous day low has already got taken. So you know it's a little bit risky, but if we play this out, we end up smashing TP in like 5 minutes because of this news, and previous day high gets hit as well. So really simple. I mean, we're just playing off fibs and we're playing off the levels. We're playing off of, you know, what happens in the market and what happens at 9:30. Okay, we manipulate the lows. We extend down. Okay, we have a range right here. We manipulate it. Boom, we take out the lows and we reverse. Okay, what are we targeting next? The opposing liquidity, which is obviously the next high in the range. Okay, extremely simple. I'll go back and explain what happened overnight too. Like here, right, we have this whole range right here. We didn't really do much, and then boom, we manipulate the highs. We tap into a fib of this whole range right here. Boom, boom, tap into the fib. We dump. Okay, then we retrace into the fib again. We fill this price leg, and boom, we dump. We take the low, retrace again, boom, dump. All right, super simple. Every day I've been live and I've been walking everyone through my bias, what I see every day. But yeah, I've won every single day. Last week I've won every single day. This week, since I got my top step accounts, I've literally won every day. So if you want to join me in my live trading, the link for that is going to be in the bio or in the description of this video, as well as the bio of my Instagram and TikTok. So feel free to check it out. I live trade every day in front of people, and they're cooking too, honestly. I know someone caught this today. Someone actually caught the bottom of this. Someone called it out in my Discord. They said longs off VWAP. Boom. I was looking at it too. I was a little sketched, and I ended up not taking it, but they took it to previous day high, which is over 200 points, and they cashed out on that. So anyways, if you want to check that out, feel free. The link will be here. Make sure to use code Evan on Alpha Futures and Lucid Funding, so you guys can save some money and help me out on your evals, all right? So more trade recaps will be coming on this soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.